Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Ugh. Sorry. I just coughed all over you, chat. Am I sorry? I don't know. Maybe you should get sick with me too. Hold on, let me pop some cough drops. Oh my god. Stop it. Someone get her a booster seat? That is crazy. That is insane. Elevator? What is with these new names? Elevator? Does my head look a little different? Does it? I think you guys are imagining things. I've always looked like this. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Let me eat my cough drop. Hello, Sig. You always, yeah, I always look like this. I feel like you guys are imagining things. Oh, my water. Oh, what? I glitch out like that. Help, help. Hold on. Oh, I jump scared myself. Hold on. I scared myself a little. I'm scared, chat. Why is it so big? Oh, oh. Did you not realize I called you something different every time? You know, I didn't notice until now. I didn't notice until now. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Let me... Okay. um, hmm. Hello? What happened? What's happening? I'm scared, chat. Hold on. It's bugging. It's bugging. Ellie Bob is my go-to, but I've used it. You know, I haven't been paying attention. I've always just read like the Ellie part, and I haven't really been paying attention that you've been calling me new things every time. It's not a new model, Walla. I think you're tripping. I think you're imagining things. It's okay. No, you're not forgettable. Honestly, sometimes I'm just so locked into streaming that I'm just not processing what I'm reading. I'm not gonna lie. Are you guys ready? Holy shit! Oh my god, Nix! Thank you so much for the gifted subs. What the hecky? Oh my god, hello, Nix! I hope you've been well. Hi. I hope you've survived the heat. Level 2 hype train. Holy hell. I guess I guess because of that, you guys deserve a bigger peek at what's my totally not new model that I've been using. Right? Right, guys? Right? Right? Hello, Jig! Hi! Also, why is my sound redeems not working? What is happening? What is oh, what's happening? Why is it not working? What do you mean you knew I was a Winton main? I have never been a Winton main in my whole life. You had the redeem? The Gremlin Laugh matches? What do you mean? Oh my god. Ooh. Hi. Hello, guys. Look at me! Look at me in all my glory. Fear me. Fear me. Have fear in your hearts. Fear me! Are you medically cleared to be streaming? Um. Um. Is that a thing? Do I need to get medically cleared? What is this thing? It's me. It's a me. Hold on. What are your thoughts? Process. Think before you speak. I think this is really good. Why did you show the model and your height did not change? It's not. It is a T-Rex outfit. I'm literally in my T-Rex form. What? This is my T-Rex form. What is this? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh what wait, what? What does that do? Rah! Rah! Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my, look at this physics. Oh my god. Rah! Wait, I'm not 3 apples tall. I'm at least 5. 5 apples tall. Is it? Two-foot nothing? What the? I'm not 2 foot. I said I'm at least 5 apples tall. Why you guys don't believe me? What the hell? I could have done better is crazy. Don't talk about my artist like that. What the helly? Don't 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 disrespect my artist. Oh my god, my throat. My throat. Help. Help. This eye tracking kind of go insane. I'm not used to having such big pupils. The expressions on the... Ooh, let me show you my favorite one. Hold on. She kind of cooked. She kind of cooked. Ready? Let me zoom in so you guys can get the full effect. Look at this. Ooh, hi chat. Bro. What the? Ooh. I'm using both my eyes. I promise. I'm using both of them. Oh, that's so good. Oh. Bro. This is so good. And it goes back to normal. Is it back to normal? Wait, it's kind of wonky. I'm not gonna burp. I'm not gonna belch. Look at my support main. I'm gonna be a new tank main because I'm gonna be a tank main because Demon's out. Also, chat, I don't even know where is my new emote. Hold on. Also, I'm not playing the devil dinosaur. What the helly? Hello, Akon. How are you? Hi. Okay, hold on. What the flip? Where do we with the flip? Alright, chat. Look at this new emote. Let me know your thoughts. I think this new emote's fired, no? Let me see. Let me see. That's a free emote that the studio gave me. I was like, what? For me? For Whittle? Oh, me? That's for me. I appreciate the thoughts. Okay. I am at least 5 apples tall. If I'm girl mathing correctly, which I always do, This is 5 apples talls. Hello, Tayoji. Hiya. Hi, 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 hi. I think I have other ones. Oh, sparkles. Ah. Oh my god, the sparkling stars. Wait, I didn't even know. Whoa. Wait. Oh. Oh. Wait, they're everywhere. Wait, oh. Two thoughts behind those eyes. Oh shit. Okay, so I also have gaming a gaming toggle. Look at me. Look at me. Hello, Beanie. Can I get a shout out for Beanie? Not a thought behind those eyeballs. There's so much thoughts. I'm actually also using the bigger eyes. I also have small pupils. How does this work with the silly one? I feel like the big pupils just look better. Yeah? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is peak Ellie energy. Thanks. I appreciate it. Oh yeah. I think this is so good. Rah. Rah. Mama. Mama? What? Mama? Mama? Why am I calling for mama? Mama Wild, don't come over here. I did not call for you. Those tiny eyes scared you? Yeah, I could get my pupils really small. Think about your actions. Think about what you did. I'm losing my shit. This thing is this. So I was planning on doing like one whole big teaser, but then you know what? I've been wanting to and dying to use this model that I was like, frick. I'm gonna just go in. Hello, Kestrel. Hi, hi. I enjoy the controller. Thanks. I'm so glad you do. I am embracing the Ellie Rex. And if you guys haven't seen already, there is new emotes. Or actually, there's one. I did. I showed you this in May, and I was like cooking up a whole like, oh, I'm gonna like start teasing this and do like a whole whatchamacallit, a whole like teaser thing. But then I was like, you know what? I want to use this now. But yeah, here are the new emotes. So here's the cheer one that Walla just used. And then here is my animated one. I got a new animated one. I love this one. Oh, I have a tongue. Wait, I have a tongue. What the heck? What the heck? Wait, I didn't even know that this model comes with a tongue. I'm discovering new things every day. Hello, Sin. Hi. She did ask us, should she tease it? We said just fuck. No, seriously, because I'm like, I just need to share this now with chat. I can't keep this a secret. Hitting the flight max. I'm sick. Oh, I'm not a mess. I'm not a mess. I'm calculated. Am I calculated? Am I calculated, chat? Reassure me. Give me the reassurance I need. Also, I can get closer to lean in, lean out, lean in, lean out, lean in. You just find you have a ton. I'm not that bad at math. I could count my French fries, so at least I know I'm not getting scammed. Your ass not calculating nothing. Anyways, I can't believe this slander. Hello, Caldy. Hi, hi, hi. You know what wasn't calculated? This stream. I was like, do I want to play games? Do I want to chat? I feel like I haven't chatted with you guys in a minute. Can't reassure you that you're calculating when you just start. What? What? I help. Help. I am calculating. I've calculated that. I did see the food you were posting. So, I'm back home. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me smack my eyeballs back into place. Woo! That face needs to be a Discord sticker. You know, you're not wrong. Not wrong. She's gonna be making funny faces towards us for 3. And what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. And what's wrong with that? Hmm? Wait, your lawyer. Lawyer? I'm your lawyer? I don't know if you want me representing you. If it helps, all the others in the match at 3 are also out of their mind. What? Okay, so let's do some catching up. So I went home for the last week. I got to spend some good time with the family. It was actually a really good break. I'm not feeling burnt out or anything, but I have been feeling pretty stressed out the past couple of weeks. If you guys don't know, I'm currently in the middle of trying to buy a home in this economy. Yeah, trying to buy a home. Um, it's been really stressful. I am now at the final parts of me buying a home. Hopefully I could move in by next month, but it's just been a lot of paperwork, a lot of communication, a lot of back and forth. But I'm excited. Okay, Ellie, you rich. I'm not. I am not. I am signing myself into further debt trying to buy a home. But I'm excited to get a home because I feel like I'm gonna be able to make more content that I want to make. Cause right now it's kind of hard being in an apartment and trying to make content. Cause number one, I feel like I always have to be aware of my volume. To be quite honest, I'm not always aware. And on top of that, I have so much like other content like unboxing, tech reviews, like mini vlogs and stuff that I want to do. Like I want to get back into my ASMR content too, but it's just been hard because I feel like there's so much limitations when I'm in apartment. Number one, I can't do all of the decor that I want, all of the set like the setup that I want to do for my current PC setup. Like I've been wanting to show you guys a picture of the new PC that you guys bought me, and it just doesn't look nice. Like every time I take a picture, I'm like, damn, it looks like my setup looks janky as fuck. And then I get embarrassed and I have shame, and then I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't want to show them how janky my setup is. And then on top of that too, it's been hard to just make content without having to time it right. Like I always have to worry about how loud my neighbors are being because, walls are thin, and like how loud downstairs is being. I don't know. Making content out of an apartment is hard, but I do not envy anyone who lives in a house. I've lived in a house for like 15 years and hate how much work it takes to maintain the place. Thankfully, I'm not buying a large home. It is a very beginner friendly house. There isn't much that I need to upkeep. Thankfully, it's move-in ready and the maintenance doesn't look that much besides maybe the yard. Oh, that's another thing. I also got tired of just having my dogs cooped up inside all the time. I really wanted them to have a yard. They're not getting any younger and I don't want their whole first half of their lives just being cooped up in an apartment. So I have a full gated backyard that they get to run around in that I'm very excited for. And we finally might get. You're funny. You're funny. Who gonna tell them? a home in this economy. You can't convince me otherwise. She's rich. No, no, no. I'm not, trust me. I think another thing was like how much my rent goes up every year. At that point, I was like, I could just pay for like a small home because I swear my apartment rent goes up like 200 every year. And I've been here for 3.5 years. Mm-mm-mm-mm. But yeah, I'm excited for this new chapter. So keep me in your thoughts, chat. Keep me in your thoughts. Gonna be finalizing everything and hopefully I get this house. Hold on, I'm gonna go share a mess of a setup from a different server I'm in. What? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Like, it's not bad, but it's not the best, and it's not a true representation of like me. My desk, actually, you know what? My desk is very messy right now. Let me take that back. Let me take that back. It's actually very messy. But you know, my apartment's small. My house is a little bit bigger. I could do more personalization. Oh my goodness. And I've gotten, so yeah, hopefully once this whole moving thing or house buying stuff finalizes and I move in, I think that's like the last big update in my life, and I should be able to settle down, lock the fuck in, because you know, I'm gonna have to be making money to be affording this house. The dude got banned. There was a guy in the server who didn't have space for a tower, so he just had the parts set up. What? Wait, what? No! I gotta see that. What do you mean he just had it set up on individual shelves? What? There was just a bunch of boards and cables on a shelf in a little cubbies. You know, if it works, I guess. I've consigned myself to say I will never own a home. Problem I have is I'm alone and that's okay, but it means I'm responsible for 100 of my own bills and do. You know, I don't think owning a home is for everyone, which is totally fine. I think for me though, I'm at that point in my life where I was like, you know, I'm ready for bigger things. And I just couldn't justify staying in the same apartment and constantly having to worry about my rent or my rates going up every year and stressing if I was going to be able to afford it the next year. Because, you know, our paychecks don't be going up like that to be matching how high living costs be going currently. So, yeah. I can't find it because he got banned at some point. I think he was one of the people who was being too friendly with the streamer in DMs. Oh, yikes. I know how that feels like, though. I know what that feels like. I don't know. I feel like it should be common sense. About to put a one-bedroom house on a corner. Who got me? Streamer house. Streamer mod house. You and Biggie should get a streamer mod house. Unfortunately, I feel like being chronically online has really affected people because a lot of these people be so bold. They be doing shit that like they would never have the balls to do in real life. I don't know. I feel like for me personally, unless I give you permission or I specifically state to DM me or that it's okay to DM me, don't DM me. I'm probably not reading those DMs because it's going straight to junk. Um, I don't like I don't like and I prefer not to be DMing my viewers. Uh just because I feel like it can get messy cuz like I I may not have like you know people could take things the wrong way. So I feel like it's just safe to not be DMing. I know I have stated that a few of you can DM me, but it's when people want to show me like their models that they're creating or something that they want to keep private, which is fine. But honestly, after that conversation is over and done with, like we not DMing anymore. But I don't know. I hope that streamer's okay. Good on them for banning that person. What about when you get more mods? Do they all live in the one bedroom house? Is there a bathroom at all? You know, I think my basement is pretty comfy, right? Right? I think my basement is roomy enough for all of you guys. Thoughts? There's cookies down there. I think there's a bathroom. There's no windows. I actually there's some cracks in the wall that the light leaks through, you know. Efficiency. We're all about that. I don't know if there's electricity down there. I do not DM the Ellie unless it is to ask permission to share something unless I get a yes. No, exactly. And I appreciate you guys for that. But I just feel like I've had some people previously, not respect that. And like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy and I love talking to you guys and I love hanging out and getting to yap with you guys. But I just feel like when it comes to DMs, it's a real gray area. People could take it the wrong way. People could take it as like permission to overstep boundaries. So I have learned from the past 3 years of content creating and learning streaming that it's just good to not even get into that. So yeah. The lock is kind of heavy duty. No, I kind of lost the key. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know where the key went. Some people are just weird and don't know how to take social. No, that's the thing. Cause like I don't want to risk. I used to be open to DMs and people like talking to me personally and stuff. And I'm always for making new friends and being open to that. But a lot of people have shown themselves that they take it the wrong way. They think it's something more, or they think that we're besties now. And they kind of just start acting with this sort of entitlement that makes chat weird, makes my community uncomfortable. They've made my Discord uncomfortable. So I've learned to just not even like get into that and then just ban people. I've been talking to my mods about it where I was like, I know typically people are like, oh, I don't want to ban unless someone breaks a rule. But I'm kind of getting to the point where if someone makes me uncomfortable or someone starts getting real weird and I'm starting to see red flags everywhere, I'm just gonna kick you because I don't think it's fair for me to have to put up with that type of behavior whatsoever. Because, that's just not fair. We're all adults. Most of us are. And I feel like, you should just know how to act. The funniest part of our friendship is that Ellie actually DM'd me first. And I was like, since you're my mod, we should be friends. I didn't force him to be my friend, chat. I don't know why he's framing it like that. I didn't force him to be my friend or my mod. He just, he when I first started streaming, Biggie literally showed up every day and I was like, "Yo, I like you. Vibes are immaculate. I think we click." And I just threw the green sword at him and I'm like, "Here, be a mod." And then here he is, 3 years later. Oh yeah, she's good. It seems like this happened a few months ago. The biggest problem was that he was a longtime viewer who had been in some of their servers in games and stuff. And I guess him being there for a long time made him feel too comfortable. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't know, because I feel like, yes, genuine friendships can develop from like a streamer viewer, you know, but it's just a really shaky line, shaky place, shaky thing. It's just a real weird area that I don't even want to like stress about. And that's also one of the pitfalls of being a woman aligned too. A little bit of attention, no matter how platonic, makes him feel. No, that's the thing. Like when I first started streaming, and guys, I don't think I have nothing against lewd tubers. I have nothing against people who do play into that. But like I, for one, am not like overly sexual, playful, flirty. So it was really weird to me, and I feel like it's prevalent in the VTubing community, especially, where if you're a lady online, people just come in and start like flirting. Like they start flirting, they start trying to riz you up, they start like giving you nicknames, pet names, and I'm like, hold up, hold up, hold up. I don't like that. You're scaring me. Don't like I know I flirt with a lot of my lady mutuals, but it's already been like previously discussed and consensual. But when you come in off rip and I don't even know you like that and you start calling me pet names and you start flirting with me, first of all, who the fuck? Who the fuck? Also, hello, Crank. Like, hello? Like, oh, slippery slope. Thank you, Kestrel. Yes, that is that's the term I was looking for. My brain's not braining right now. It was a mutual agreement, I swear. We're friends. You can't back out. There's no refunds. I shredded the receipt. As LeBron said, I am not one of no for reals. Like I had another VTuber that was a man, a lad. Um we like followed each other and the reason why I followed them is because their concept was also cyberpunk and I thought they were so cool. Their design was really cool. I was already a big fan of their VTuber mama or VTuber designer. So I was already following them and that's how I came across this VTuber. So like for me, when I see somebody or I see a VTuber, either I like their concept, I like their design, or I like their content, I follow them, like everyone does. And they followed me back, which I thought was pretty cool because I'm like, oh shit, like, another cyberpunk like VTuber that I could like, be mutuals with. And then they slid into my DMs and everything went down the like downhill from there. Hello, super. Hi, hi. But like it just went downhill like instantly flirting with me, instantly being sexual, instantly like off rip, just the stench was strong and I'm like, oh no. So I shut it down real quick. I was like, I'm not I am not one of those VTubers who want to flirt. I know others are like openly consensual to that, like off rip. I'm not one of them. I never stated it. I If you look at my content and what I post, I don't think I ever made it insinuated that whatsoever at all. And then they calmed down for a bit, so I was like, okay, maybe it was just a misunderstanding, right? And then here is on me for being so nice. Because I was like, maybe it was a misunderstanding and they just couldn't read the social cues. So we talked a little bit longer. I thought they were going to be a cool friend. They instantly turned weird. They were weird, they were racist. I found out that it was a white man who fetishizes Asian women, and I happen to be Asian. It was just a lot because they started DMing me about, like, they just started talking about other girls to me, and they were always targeting Asian ladies, and I was like, hold up, what, what, and I guess they weren't popping off. They were not popping off with their content, and they just instantly started grifting towards that side of Twitter where they were really racist, really misogynistic. It was just really bad. Like they just started spiraling and like tweeting the most like crazy shit, and I was like, yo yo yo. Yeah, so that was like an insta block. Stopped talking to them. I stopped I just deleted them off of Discord, blocked them off everything because I was like, yo, 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 no, I don't like this. What the heck? And then we had other mutuals who I guess were still following him. I don't know if they follow him now, but they were sending me screenshots because they were like, oh, I think he's subtweeting about you. And one of the tweets was crazy because he was just like, oh, I just lost another mutual today, but they're just being fake as fuck. I guess they really didn't fuck with me. And it's like, if you're doing nothing but losing mutuals, I think there's a common problem. I think there's a common issue. Remember that one time we tried? Oh, pretty much that's how they came off. Yeah, this is partly why I did not really want to stream. I don't think, honestly, I don't think there's an I feel like I've been very blessed once I started streaming because I found amazing friends. I already had amazing friends. I already had a good support system. I had Uni, I had Brother Lotus. I already had like established good friendships that wasn't attached to streaming, and they were the ones that really pushed me to stream. And then once I started streaming and I became a VTuber, I feel like I made a lot of VTuber friends. Number one, you guys already know there's Graven, Meredith, Beanie, Mama Cavi, um Sushi, Uncle. Like, I have made a lot of lifelong good friends through VTubing, and I'm so grateful every day that I got to meet them, and they were pretty much my introduction into the VTubing community. Cuz oh boy, when I see all of the stuff happening going down on Twitter, on Discord, on like whatever you call it, it's been insane. And like, I'm so grateful because of those, I I feel like I didn't go into streaming with my walls up, and I feel like because of that I was able to make even more incredible friends like Hunty, Infernasu, Ultima. Like, I am so grateful, and I love all of my friends so much, and they have been nothing but great and supportive and loving, and I'm like happy and relieved that I don't have to worry about all the, oh, this person's talking behind my back, this person's being fake, they're only using me for blah blah blah. Like, I don't have to worry about that. We're all we're all so locked in on just making content, being silly little VTubers online, and we're just enjoying our time together. That makes me so happy, and I'm just so blessed. Like, I don't I'm so glad that I don't have to deal with what I've seen other VTubers have to deal with, and I'm so sorry. The only time Ellie and I DM'd was so she could give me a soul frame key to exactly. But it was consensual. Like, the thing is, I don't mind people DMing me if it's for one-off conversations, like, oh, you want to show me something you're working on that you don't feel comfortable showing other people, or you're working on a VTuber model and you want like my opinions or thoughts. I'm totally fine with that. Just ask me, be like, hey, can I DM show you something really quick? But don't expect the conversation to go much further than that, just because I want to keep boundaries and I just want to play it safe. I'm the kind of person where, like, this isn't a huge community that I sort of disappear into where there are too many people to keep track of. So I consider it sort of more friendly vibe I'd have than following like Hassan or some. Yeah, I'm one out of a million, but there's more homie. No. Exactly. Like, that's why I appreciate my community so much. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, I do. I would like to be successful. I would like to have a large following just because that means I would be more financially stable to be able to do more content, more things that I would like to do, more opportunities. Um, but I am happy and I am content with what I have now because I feel like I'm able to talk to you guys like this. I'm able to have these conversations with you. I'm able to feel safe. And it's great. But one day when I make it big, I hope you guys will still be here. But I understand if some people don't, because I have seen a lot of discourse online too, where a lot of, it's not just VTubers, I think it's just content creators in general, where they're like, obviously with more success, you're gonna have a larger community, a larger following. And some people have stated that they miss that intimacy and that closeness that they have with their community, because I feel like once you get to a certain point, it is hard to keep up with that, and it's hard to continue that close relationship because there's just so much to keep it like track of. But I don't know, I feel like it's a double-edged sword. I genuinely can't leave if I wanted to. Yeah, you and Biggie are stuck for life. You guys don't have that option. The key to the lock has been thrown. Speaking of content, I do have a wish for a future stream. No deadline this wish. My wish is that the next time she's on Warframe, she has a new Warframe to mod. Prime or non doesn't matter. It's that when she goes to mod, she doesn't press auto install. Yes, I will reach that point one day on Warframe. I will reach that point in Warframe where I don't hit auto mod. I feel like I'm not getting there, but I feel like I've been relying on you guys more because I know I do be asking like, chat, what do I use? What mod? I'm building my way there. Like, I call you a homie, but we're not like homies homie. I'm not gonna expect religion. No. And I totally like appreciate you for that, because I feel like there is that fine line between being a viewer and an actual close friend. And I'm not saying that there isn't the potential to be close friends, but I feel like it's hard, especially because the life of a content creator, it's so busy. It's really hard to manage those friendships and relationships. And I feel like a lot of people, because I've seen some people have meltdowns online where they're like, so and so, they're not responding to me, but I always see them streaming. And anytime I want to play games or spend time with them, it has to be streaming or recording. And it's kind of like, I feel like that's unfair to the person who is a content creator, because you do have to spend so much time making content and then, refining your content so you can share it online. And especially if you're someone like me who works a 9 to 5 outside of content creating, whatever free time we have goes into content. Like whether that's streaming, recording a video, editing. So if someone's even willing to spare like an hour with me, I've learned to just appreciate that, whether it's on stream or off stream. As long as I get to spend that time with that person, I think regardless, I've learned to just be grateful for that. Also, hello, Kenji. Hi, hi. Not that you ever want to. Yeah, exactly. You guys are never leaving me and you don't want to. I haven't touched Warframe in so long. I know the newest update just came out, so I gotta dive into that. We're gonna touch on that next week because I still gotta do Cyberpunk and Warframe. Also, my nose is getting stuffy. What the heck? No hurry. Automod is a good way to see what the computer thinks. That is true. I've heard that the Automod has improved a lot from previous years, so I am grateful for that. I feel like I came into the Warframe community, or I joined Warframe at a good point. At a good point. I'm very grateful for all the new content, but I'm also grateful that I didn't have to wait so long to play all the content. I think the best way to say it is that I want to be friendly, but I'm not going to pretend we're friends unless you approach me for that, since in my opinion, you have a stronger reason to maintain. No, exactly. Like, I think that is one of the greatest joys of being a VTuber, is having the the freedom to share what I want to share, but still maintain and protect my privacy. I know that there are other VTubers who don't mind sharing their face. And more power to them. It's whatever you want to share. Whereas for me, I just don't want to share my face. I don't want my face out there cuz I don't want, I like being able to not have to worry about a lot of stuff. Um cuz for a long time, I think there was a reason why I didn't want to stream, was just because I didn't want to share my face. And I feel like, not that it's impossible to be a faceless streamer or a faceless YouTuber, but I feel like you have to be very charismatic and very lucky to make it big. And look at me. I don't think I'm an ounce. I don't have an ounce of charisma. I don't have that riz. I don't have that riz in me to be faceless. What the fuck? I would struggle. It'd be so awkward, chat. I would just be like, hello. Hi. Hello, Blaster. Can I get this form of yours? Like, yes, you can, Blaster. Yes, you can. Look. Ah. Ah. Goku sent me the hello princess thing. That was Goku? Hello? My mod's hitting on my other mod? Insane, insane, insane. Crazy. Are we exposing? Are we exposing? Goku, are we gonna have, am I gonna have to write you up? Are you reporting him to HR right now, Biggie? Wait, that's not your real face. I'm so sorry to disappoint you. Unfortunately, I'm a 41-year-old grown man with a wife and kids and grandkids at this point. I apologize. Watch, someone's gonna clip that. It's gonna be taken out of context. If someone's actually gonna try canceling me, they're gonna be like, oh, it's a man. I don't think there's a problem being a man, by the way. Support's even harder. Remember I sent you that guide is funny? I found you because your stream got recommended to me. My stream got pushed out and recommended? Yeah. When you were playing Warframe. Honestly, I'm so grateful for the exposure and the community that Warframe has helped me build. And I feel like Warframe will always be a staple game that I play. And with all the content that they always come out with, that is one game that I feel like we're just never gonna get. We're never gonna stop playing. But yeah, I don't know. That's just my thoughts on content creating. Oh, my cough drop and VTubing. It's just weird. There's a lot of weirdos out there. I don't know if you guys have been seeing all the crazy stuff happening and going down in the VTubing community. Like, I saw a recent post where someone posted that they're leaving the VTubing community, and they were also. I'm gonna put some music on because why do I feel like um it just got really quiet, chat. I was like, yo. I saw someone recently post that they're leaving the VTubing community. They're like, I joined the VTubing community, but they're a bunch of meanies and everyone's fake and everyone is a backstabber and just a lot of like negative things. And I feel like the same could be said about any community when it comes to content creating. Like, I don't feel like that specifically applies to just the VTubing community. But it was crazy because I was kind of, I was being nosy, I was being a chismosa, and I was scrolling through their Twitter, and I was like looking through, and it looks like they originally started by being a face streamer, like we call them flesh tubers, I guess. Like just a face streamer, and then they tried dipping into VTubing, and then I guess it didn't work out, and now they're leaving and they're dipping. But it was weird because they were just framing the VTubing community like a vile, disgusting, nasty community that you should never get into or involve yourself in because everyone's mean, everyone's fake, everyone's backstabbing. But I feel like just VTubers as a whole, it's really hard to just generalize them as a community because there's so much, there's so many people. Like, it's hard to generalize because there's so many unique personalities and persons and interests that make up VTubers that I feel like you can't generalize it. And then another thing was they were shitting on like the traditional VTubing idol culture, which number one, I think is really weird because I understand that VTubing isn't what it used to be, but I feel like you should at least be respectful and educate yourself on the origins of VTubing. Because number one, I also found out that this person doesn't even watch anime. So that I was like, you don't watch anime, you don't like anime, but you want to be an anime character? Make it make sense. And then you're gonna shit on like VTubing idol culture, which is weird because it's because of that idol culture that VTubing became so pop. I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot for me to be like, what? Like, I understand if you were hurt and you got burned by other people that were also VTubers and that just deterred you from wanting to be a VTuber, that's fine. But I just felt like their post was more of like trying to stir up, making controversial statements to stir up drama to like blow up. And their post did blow up. So I guess it did work because a lot of people are commenting on it. But I guess I'm kind of just tired of seeing all the posting about how bad this community is and everyone's so fake and everyone's a backstabber. You can't trust nobody. You can't be friends with anyone. Because the VTuber community is just horrible. But it's like if you sit down and you like, take a step back from everything and you breathe, I feel like that just applies to any community when it comes to content creating. You'll always have fake people. You'll always have people trying to climb the social ladder and totally be fine with using you and using other people to be successful. You'll always have liars. You'll always have people who you know don't care. I don't know, I guess being a VTuber myself and seeing how amazing my friends are, and I know it's not the general experience for everyone. But I think it's just weird when people just start ripping into VTubers as a whole when it's like, if you step outside the community, I think that applies to every every community. Also, hello Garland. Hi hi. Become a VTuber without liking anime, or become a VTuber without knowing the origins of VTubing is very weird. And then to start shit talking it is kind of weird too. I've played Warframe for a little over 13 years. I don't plan on stopping. No, exactly. All right, and with that, I'm afraid I must take my leave. All right, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the model and the new emotes. This might be a different person, or it could be it's a different person from the first person we were talking about. In any content creation niche or community, your mileage may vary. You're gonna have people who try. No, exactly, that's the thing, right? It's just the luck of the draw. It's just the RNG of the people you meet and decide to become friends with, you know. After knowing my current pals, I have seen and heard stories of some content creators from all communities that high key suck. No, exactly, that's my point. Like, me being a VTuber, but me also having friends that are not in the VTubing content creating space, I hear horror stories from every community, and I'm like, oh, so it's not just VTubers, it's not just us, it's everyone, because it's just people. At the end of the day, it's just people, and the only difference is the medium that you choose to create content, whether that's using your face, your real face, using a model, using something, it's still a person behind that. So it doesn't change. Goodbye, Calty. Have a good day at work. Shout out autocorrect on mobile for making me seem illiterate. It's okay. I'm trying my best to read. After knowing streamers and a lot of people can be hella. Exactly. That's my point. I'm like, I don't think it just pertains to VTubers. Obviously, I am more exposed to VTubers because that is the space that I choose to create content in. But I've met so many great and amazing and genuine people who VTube that I'm kind of like, I feel like I really lucked out. Obviously, I've had some experiences with some bad apples and some crazy apples, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, I think the good really outweighs the bad. There are skills to learn from experience, ways to catch red flags and shit like that, but ultimately you don't choose who you meet. No, exactly. It's a very like randomized event, but you get to choose based off your interactions if you're gonna waste time on them or build genuine friendships. And I feel like people have to be really smart and careful about their discernment on people. And I had to learn the hard way. That's not to say that I wasn't ignorant and naive when I first started this, but I think because I already had such amazing friends to be like, a real friend wouldn't treat me like this. You know, a real homie wouldn't make me uncomfortable like this. I was able to just be like, you know what? I don't want to be your friend. I don't really care for this. So I feel like now I'm at a point where if I don't fuck with someone, it's cool. We don't have to waste each other's time pretending to want to be friends and get to know each other. But I feel like because I have that mentality, because I feel like I'm just a very open person, I don't have anything to hide and I just say things how it is. I feel like people get a misconception that I'm really mean or that I'm a bitch or that I'm rude. Because I feel like, and I'm not one of those people that I'm like, oh, I'm just being honest, and then I'm being fucking rude. Like I always watch what I say. I try to be mindful about how I say things and what I say to people, but I just feel like in the content creating space, people just don't handle the truth as good. Some people don't want to face that, so I guess. Oh, my stomach hurts, chat. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've been very, very lucky with my experiences with content creating, so I'm grateful for that. And I'm glad that I just get to log in, play games, and enjoy that with you guys and enjoy that with the homies is always the best. It's the best. Um, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. That's our precious little streamer. Oh, thanks, super. People take you defending yourself like you being rude because you're supposed to be the bigger person. Okay, that's the thing that gets me, right? And I know when it comes to being a public figure or a content creator, obviously it comes with its pros and cons. And I know that you're putting yourself out there for people's opinions and comments, but it's also a choice that other people make to be fucking rude and be mean, right? I think it's okay to not agree with someone. I think it's okay to not share opinions and the same views as someone. Obviously, if someone's opinions and actions are hurting others, yes, call that out. Bring attention to that and let them know that they're wrong and they're hurting people and, defend the people that are being hurt. But I feel like if I make a content, I make a silly clip, it's not hurting anyone, and someone doesn't like it, but then they go out of their way to write a really mean comment or be really rude, I think I have every right to defend myself and be like, bro, what the fuck? What's your problem? But if I do that, all of a sudden, you're bullying me, you're using your numbers, you're sending your community after me. Brother, you should have thought about that before you decided to type that shit out and hit send. But also you're a woman, so anytime you establish a boundary, assert yourself suddenly. No, that's the crazy thing, right? Like, I have a lot of friends that are lads. And when they set up boundaries and they stand up for themselves, it's like, oh, you're so tough. You're so tough. You're like, you're badass and you're confident. But when I do the same exact thing, it's all of a sudden like, oh, she's bitchy. Oh, she's fake. She doesn't want to make new friends, or she's like, I guess I'm just rude. And it's weird because I do reread my messages and I do think about what I say, and I don't think I'm being rude. But then again, I guess I can't really decide how people choose to take things. I have to listen to Biggie's opinions about C&D every day, and I have to be the bigger person. That's crazy. You heard me talk about Jeff players. I've heard Biggie talk about Jeff players. Now you deadass can't win. It sucks, and not to say that lads don't have it just as bad. I feel like we each have our own struggles, but it's crazy that when we share our struggles as ladies, all of a sudden it's like, you don't have it that bad. You don't have it that hard. It's easy. You just show your boobs and boom, you get viewers. That's not how it works, buddy. I wish it was. Ellie cussing with this model is frying me a little. I look so happy. I'm like, fuck, bitch. I've seen weirder cartoons. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Every single woman I've ever known gets treated like this always. No, that's true. It's just crazy because, like, you can't stand up for yourself, but at the same time, if somebody stands up for you, all of a sudden it becomes, oh, they want to fuck you. I don't think that's how it works. I'm gonna need you to sit and think about that a little bit longer. This model during the Celeste playthrough would have killed me. Dude, I don't even want to revisit that game, but that game was so cute, but holy shit, man. If the clip's still saved from how many years ago, that shit would have fried me. I think that's a problem. Just show your boobs in the view. No, that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people equate, because I've seen a lot of VTubers that were lads, and they're like, if I was a girl VTuber or I was a feminine representing VTuber and I played into that, it'd be so easy to get views and it'd be so easy for me to build a community. It doesn't. You still have to put in the same amount of work and effort to be something. Having a nice VTuber, having a beautiful, pretty, cute VTuber design only gets you so far. Like, trust me. Something wrong with the roots of women have to do that. No, yeah, and one of our homies was told to be more ladylike because they were cursing. What? I've been trying to be better at cussing because I have a lot of new additions to the family and friends that are babies. So I'm trying to be a good a good example, but damn, I curse like a fucking sailor. Like when I went home to visit family, I was cussing left and right, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, what does it matter? Obviously, I try to be more professional if it's a sponsored stream, partnered stream, or I'm on somebody else's stream, or I'm the type of content that I'm recording or making that day. I try to be mindful on like the viewers, but you guys know me. I cuss all the fucking time. When am I not cussing? But that's crazy. To be ladylike is to not curse is insane. Shut the fuck up. Stuff that looks cutesy but is actually quite vulgar. Oh, are you exposing yourself, Blaster? I legit used to have the funniest thoughts when I was in high school. I was like, man, if I was a girl, my life would be so much easier. I'd be so pretty and I just flirt with everyone to get what I want, and I'd be so cute and sexy, and that would always work. And I did not consider that I might be trans until I was in my 30s. Honestly, that's how it finds you. But I mean, I feel like people have thoughts like that because I mean, growing up, I used to have thoughts like that where I was like, man, if I was a boy, I feel like it'd be easier. I wouldn't have to do chores. I wouldn't have to, be a proper lady like my mom was trying to raise. I could be out there fucking around and finding out like all of my boy cousins. Good small bean Ellie, do your best. I'm doing my best at cussing. Hell yeah. I can turn it off, however, I will let it fly. No, that's the thing, right? Like we can choose and pick and choose what we want to say and stuff, and I get it, but sometimes I just be cussing and it just it just rolls off the tongue, you know? But I just I think that's just weird telling someone to not curse to be more ladylike. First of all, fuck you. Secondly, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, hello? Your mama should have raised you to keep your mouth shut. I made a personal decision to curse less or at all to challenge my. You know, maybe one day when I have the brain power, I'll try that challenge. I'll be like, day one of not cussing, day two of not cussing, and then back to day one of not cussing. You don't swear like a sailor. I was a sailor in the Navy and I can swear for half an hour in 3 languages and not say the same word twice. Ooh, I want to have that. That's the kind of skill that I want to have. That's a life skill that I would like. Dude, when she showed me the comment, I would have been so pissed, but I would also troll the fuck out of that person. Like, oh, I'm so fucking sorry for fucking cussing, dude. Damn, it felt like that fuck you was for me. No, 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 it's not, it's not, it's not. Also, guys, since we're all about exposing secrets and stuff, you guys want to see a new design that has been cooked up for me. I have an alt outfit that's going to be coming out soon. It's not going to be rigged anytime soon, and I am probably going to do like a sneaky peeky on Twitter, but I feel like most of you guys are on Twitter anyway, so the secret will be safe here. The secret better be safe here. I will find you. If you leak it, if I found that you leaked what I'm sharing with you right now in this very public stream, I will find you. Uno momento. You said time for new art. I hope you guys like the new. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Where is it? Also, I really want to play games. I wonder if my sister is back from the gym so I could bother her to play games with me. He. Also, guys, I left work 2 hours early today because I started feeling really sick and tired. So I literally clocked out, or I told my boss that I just had to go. And I clocked out, went to bed, and just passed out until it was time to stream. So I slept for, I don't even know how many hours that is. Uh, guys, what the flip? What the flip? There we go. There we go. I'm not going to show you the full thing. I'm just going to show you the details. And this isn't the fully rendered piece, I think. But of course, I had to go back to my VTuber mama, Cavi. She's cooking up. She cooked. She cooked. She cooked. Ah! She cooked. Look at this. Look at this. Look how good it is. Okay, so this is just my belly, my hips. Sweet baby Jesus. Let me guess the rest. I think she took more screenshots, but this is an alt outfit. I wanted just a casual outfit, and I have always been very obsessed with Y2K, Gyaru, like cybercore type vibes. So we try to match what? We try to match that all together into this design. So I hope you guys like it. I actually plan on using this for my ASMR channel when I come back. I'm gonna do a whole revamp on my ASMR channel. So expect to see this design over there. And we got the Final Fantasy belts like her girls, not for real. Also, here is my shoes. So as you can see, I've lost my, it covers my my cyberpunk legs. Just keeping them nice and toasty. I love how she rendered the shredded, like, I don't even know. This grungy, I don't even fucking know, but I love this shit. I love it. I can eat it. It's like cotton candy. Nom 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 nom. Okay, here is like pretty much the full fit. I'm gonna keep the head hidden because there's additional stuff. Oh no, don't send me the reference. So it's crazy because while she was designing this outfit, I guess she also tweaked my shoulders a bit so my body proportions could fit this outfit, because I guess my original model that I currently have, some body proportions had to be a little exaggerated to fit the cyberpunk theme, which is fine. I'd hate to draw that instead of working on this commission. Let me see if I can show you guys. Damn. I think, is my sister home? All right, chat. You guys can keep a secret, right? Can I trust you with the secret? If I show you art that Mama Cavi cooked for my new outfit, I could trust you guys, right? Right? Tell me right now. Pinky promise. Pinky's up. Everyone's pinky's up. Show me right now. I don't know. That yeah was kind of half-assed, Goku. I don't know. I don't know. Can't trust Super. Look at why he say fuck me for. But look at this. I'm chromed out, guys. I'm literally chromed the fuck out. Look at this. I have headphones. Look at my new hair. Look at everything. Everything is so ooh. Ooh. I love it. I love it so much. I love the details. Like, are you kidding me? That lace detail go crazy. But look it. I'm eating this shit up. Nom 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 nom. It's so good. So good. Oh, I can zoom in. Let me cell shade this time. What the heck? I'm gonna zoom in, but like, are you kidding me? I love the chrome details. Obviously, it's more detailed on my actual model, but you guys are just gonna have to wait for that. Um, yes, the glasses are so sick. You get. Oh, Garland, thank you for the 30 bits. Oh my god, that's a that's a funny emote. Oh my goodness. But like, I love the details. I love the details on this outfit. It's just so crazy to me. It's amazing. It's insane. Like, ugh, my womb tattoo looks so cool, and I love the belts. I love the chrome. The chrome is so good. It's like forbidden chocolate. Gonna need that model to take his sweet time so I can have more time to draw. It's okay. I'm probably, because of the whole process of buying a house and everything that I'm currently doing right now, I'm probably not going to be able to get this model rigged until next year. So you guys have some time. It is completed. It is ready. I also still have some to add some additional toggles, but I am saving money for that, so you guys don't have to worry. There is time. There is time for you to make lots of art. Why you rocking Chrome Hearts? Slide a band over? What? I don't think I would ever be able to afford Chrome Hearts my entire existence. I feel like I would either what? I would wait. Actually, I heard a crazy rumor. I heard that you can't sell your Chrome Hearts, and if you sell it, apparently you get banned. Is that true? Can someone confirm? I'm an Ellie artist now. Bro, I love you guys so much. What the heck? Sorry, I'm drinking water because my throat started to get dry. You guys are hilarious. You think we got it like that to know? No, let me Google right now. Cause it's like, what if you know, like I don't know. Wait, can you sell your Chrome Hearts clothing? Okay, so it says it looks like you can sell your Chrome Hearts clothing, but the brand maintains a very strong resale market due to its limited production and high demand. Apparently, official Chrome Hearts retail stores tie purchases to customer IDs and appointments, and reselling items tracked directly back to your profile can risk you being placed on a store ban list for future purchases. Ooh. Ooh. I guess this is just to deter resellers. I feel like if you do it one off here and there, I don't think you get in trouble. I feel like it would just be for resellers in general that are trying to make extra bans. First my soul, now my card info. But give me your card info. Thank God my mantis skins are safe is crazy. But yeah, chat, that is my alt design that I have cooking up right now. Well, it's already been cooked. It's been cooked. I just need to serve it, but I gotta hold off on that. Oh, hold up. Give me one business month for what? For Biggie stuff? Hold on. Oh, and oh, I mean, I guess he ain't drawing fan art. She said, "Go ahead, you have permission to rob me." What? I never said that. That's crazy. Oh my god, chat. I have so much content that I want to make, but I feel like I keep burping. Ew. I have so much content that I want to make and so many ideas coursing through this smooth, tiny brain of mine. I'm feeling so overwhelmed that I don't know, and I'm also scared. I think I'm just gonna say fuck it and just do it. So I still want to play Reese. I still want to play Beast of Reincarnation this weekend, and I'm gonna play it completely offline, just so I can have my genuine first reaction and just get a feel for the game. And then I'm probably gonna make a video on it where it's just gonna be thoughts. Like I played Beast of Reincarnation for 30 hours. I did hear a lot of it was crazy because I was so excited to play, and I still am, but I'm a little worried because when Beast of Reincarnation came out, it was literally right before my trip. And I was already seeing a lot of negative thoughts, a lot of negative reviews and comments. So I'm a little worried But at the same time, I think they did come out with like some hot fixes and patches. So hopefully that fixed it. So I'm excited to dive into that this weekend. But I'm trying not to rush myself. Same thing with Cyberpunk. I'm trying not to rush myself too much because I feel like I'm giving myself enough time to finish Cyberpunk, but we will get back into that next week. I just feel like this week was my first week back. I didn't want to promise anything. I didn't want to like jump right back into making content because I'm like, damn, I might still feel kind of burnt out and tired from the vacation. Let me know if the game is fire. No, I will let you know. I mean, the graphics look amazing. The concept looks incredible. The story looks really great. And it's Game Freak, you know? But we'll see. We shall see how it goes. Um, I did make it into a new affiliate program. It's called Jester. So expect more sponsored content coming soon because, I'm trying to get that bag. Trying to get that bag so I could afford my house, but also I think going home and just seeing how much older I'm gonna get sappy here, chat. I'm about to get I'm about to have a heart to heart moment with you, so don't mind me. Um, but I think after going home and just spending time with my loved ones, and not to say that they're not not to say that they're struggling, right? Like they can't afford their next meal. But I think just seeing how old my parents are getting, they're not even that old. But just seeing how much older they're getting, seeing the whites developing in their hair, seeing my siblings get older, I just feel like being the oldest child, I've put it upon myself that I want to be super successful to the point where I could pretty much support and provide for my whole entire family. Because I think the most precious thing that you have in this world is time. And I just want to spend more time with my loved ones. Um, and I feel like obviously it's hard for us to do that if we're all working our asses off trying to live. So I feel like once I once I get my home and the current process that I'm at, I want to start building towards being a successful content creator just so I can make enough money to help out my family and also provide for everyone. And I feel like that might be a crazy dream, but I feel like that is going to be a lifelong goal of mine. I think going home and just seeing all of that, you know, I don't know, because as you guys may know, I lost one of my family dogs not so long before my trip home. And it hit really hard because I think yeah, that his name was Halo. So Halo was in my life like pretty much half of my life. Um and I think it sucked, you know, losing a lifelong friend like that. But I think it made me realize that, like, yeah, that my main goal in life is just to be able to have the privilege and opportunity to spend as much time with my loved ones and enjoy life with them. Because, again, tomorrow's not promised. Our time here on earth is, we don't know how long we're going to be on here. And I think seeing how hard my parents have worked to provide for me and my siblings, and they're still continuing to have to work so hard because of how bad this economy is and how expensive everything is. Like, I don't want my parents to just continue working until they can't work anymore. And because I feel like they're at a point in their life where they should be enjoying their life. But, because of the government and because of how expensive everything costs, it just sucks to know that like the retirement age is getting higher and higher every year. But like, I don't know. I think I'm just scared that I'm going to look back and regret not having to spend, not having, not having spent as much time with my loved ones as I thought. So yeah. So if you guys see me grinding and pumping out content and it's a lot of sponsored content, um, I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry because your girl's trying to get in her bag to provide for herself and her family. You're a precious. Oh, thank you, Blaster. I feel like we're all trying to make do with what we can. Um, but I feel like it's been a very great privilege, an opportunity for me to get accepted into this program because the payout looks really good. It looks fair. I've had a lot of previous sponsored stream and partnered streams where I'm still struggling to get paid, which really sucks. Um, I'm not gonna name any names. I'm still trying to keep it private and professional, but I have a lot of sponsored streams and sponsored videos I previously did that I'm still fighting to try to get payouts on. But I'm hoping with this new program that I'm a part of that I won't have to fight. If you see that Raid Shadow Legends stream, just support it. Nah, exactly. Hey man, that's real fear, but we got you. No, 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 for real, for real. It's all up from here. Some people have more traumatized, but if it start be muted thanks to rules. Some, I don't think. I feel like. How do I put this kindly? I feel like obviously there will always be someone out there who has it worse than me, but that doesn't invalidate my feelings and that shouldn't take away from my experiences and what I'm going through and what I'm seeing. So, although I do agree that there may be worse scenarios and worse cases out there, and I know that my family and I are very lucky to have what we have, that doesn't mean that it's wrong to want or need more. So yeah, I'm gonna continue busting my ass off because I want to make hella money, be so fucking filthy rich that my parents don't have to go to work, my siblings don't have to work, and I'm able to just enjoy my time with them. But yeah, I don't think life should be made up of who has it worse than the other people. Brother, at the end of the day, we both struggling, we both have it bad, and we're just gonna try to get out, you know? And your mods get houses. It's crazy that that's coming from one of my mods. You know, if I did have the money for that, like, cause I see a lot of like these big streamers, and I hear how like they get to pay their cameramen and their editors and their content team. Honestly, if we and I say we, I mean us, if we make it that to that point where I'm that big and I'm making that much money, hell fucking yeah. I would pay you guys. I would make sure that you guys are well off too, so that we're not struggling. We're gonna get out together. But, you know, I'm just not there yet. But trust me, when I'm there, we all eating. We all gonna be good. We gonna be chilling. But I just have to continue working my ass off. So just give me a couple more. Just give me some time. We actually are just getting a one bedroom with you, me, and Vaughn. She got me Overwatch Battle Pass. Are we dead ass right now? That's the one thing that you want from me? She's gonna make sure we don't need ice soup. You guys are eating ice soup every week. Do you guys ever add like salt or sugar to change the to change the flavor of your water soup? Goku bar. Not for reals. An Overwatch Battle Pass. What are we doing? We making it out of the hood with Ellie. Honestly, I feel like when I become successful, and I'm not saying if, cause dead ass, we gonna make it out. Okay, we doing this together. We're gonna make it out. When it happens, I can't wait. I can't wait for that live chat. I can't wait for us to enjoy that success together. Because honestly, I would be nothing without you guys. If it wasn't for your support and your continued support, and you guys always feeding into my delusions, honestly, I don't think I would be where I'm at. Like, I know I'm not where I want to be, but when I look at who I was when I first started content creating 3 years ago, holy shit. I would have never thought that I would have been like me, little old Ellie. I would have never thought that I would have been able to fundraise for a charity successfully, be able to fund gaming consoles for kids in the hospital. Are you kidding me? I would have never thought that I would have had a sponsored partner stream with Roblox or Minecraft. Um, and the amount of game devs that reach out to me in my emails, some of them I would have never dreamed would even pay attention to me and like extend an invite. Like, are you kidding me? So, yes, although I'm not where I want to be, I have come so far from when I started, and it's insane. Queen Ellie, hello Drizzy, how are you? Is that, what is that? Pokemon 30th? How did you get that badge? Ellie putting an egg in our ramen. We so up. Nah, everyone's getting unlimited eggs in their ramen. I always carry a clove of garlic on me to rub spare food I find. Damn. You know, I should probably start doing that. A little garlic seasoning. Can't wait for my mythic. Okay. Okay. Someone take that one out. Yeah, that shit is sick. Base peak. Ellie Gamer subs one day. Ghoulberry. Oh my god. I did have to step away from my partnership with the energy drink, but that's okay. I just feel like it's just not for me right now where I'm at in my content creating life. We gotta aim higher. Oh yeah, and I have my own merch. Like, are we kidding me? I have my own merch that people actually bought and like they're wearing my fucking face. Are you kidding me? I would have never dreamed of that. I would have never like I oh my god, like there's just so many things that I've been able to achieve because of your guys' support. It's literally insane to me when I actually take a step back and I sit down and I look back at how far we've come. Like, whoa, pause. Whoa, that didn't sound right. Wait, hold on. Whoa, pause. That didn't sound good. Anyways, um, it's been crazy. It's been insane. Oh, wait, did someone just resub? How come you are at 75% of the way? Oh, super subbed. Yippee! Thank you for the resub. It's been 2 fucking years. Holy shit, super. Pause. How do I unsub? What do you mean? What do you mean? Also, if you're subbed, by the way, if you're subbed, I want you to know you get to enjoy a new emote. Ah, ah. Hell yeah. She got us with rival summer skins, bro. I haven't even played Marvel Rivals. The only time I even get exposed to Marvel Rivals is if Biggie's showing me some shit or I'm watching Infernasu stream. Oh hell not. I don't know about you, but I can't pray for. Oh, that's crazy. I think we might need to see a doctor for that. I'm only on when Antho forces me on. That's crazy. I think you should start standing up for yourself and saying no. Shout out that double dinosaur reaction, bro. I think when I said fuck you, I said that shit with my chest. That shit was insane to me. Oh my god, chat. Uh, have you guys has anyone okay, wait. Has anyone bought oh but fuck, bro. So you know like the McDonald's collab that they're having with Hello Kitty? And now they're having a SpongeBob with One Piece. Is the One Piece only exclusive to specific countries? Because I think in the US right now, we're having the Hello Kitty and Godzilla collab. And I bought some and I got the same toy twice. And I feel like McDonald's fucking hates me. And the workers are just rigging my shit. Pause. That clip was funny as hell. Hello, Raya. Hi, hi. Imagine playing Rivals. That person must be unwell. Oh, excuse me. I want the One Piece one. I do too, but I don't see that they have it available in the US. I think I saw one of my mutuals, but she's in Canada. Canada? Thank you. I like the new fit too. I can do a lot of stuff with it. Rah! La 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 la. Bum, bum, bum. I could also. Oh, oh. Rah, 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 rah. Oh, rah, rah, rah. Oh my god. You, me, and Jen will be feasting. We might die, but worth is insane. I started playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night, actually. I'm like 3 days clean. Only 3 days clean from Marvel Rivals. Actually, 3 days is a lot. Other games don't got Summer Black Cat. That's crazy. Just expose yourself like that. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. I'm getting Eepee's chat. Is today gonna be a short stream? I don't know. I know this isn't my normal streams, but I feel like I just haven't had the time to sit down and talk to you guys. It's been nice. I love yapping. I fucking love Max yapping. You could call me a Max yapper. Bam, bam, bam. You said Demon Overwatch stream next week. I'm getting shot. Yo, my fault. Um, after the last shit that you pulled, making me play that fuck ass cat, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me for Overwatch. Holy shit. It was fun watching Biggie suffer though. It was hilarious. That was fun. I did not have fun on the cat. I was struggling. I was like, how the fuck am I latching people on and throwing them? It's so difficult. It was too much for my brain. We all gotta hop on big. We do need to do that. Hello, Lemon. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Echoes. I don't even remember where we left off in the big walk. I feel like we were all over the place, but it was a lot of fun. It's whenever Burm is free. We tried to jetpack cat and vendetta ult, but her ass was just swinging. Dude, I was so lost. I'm like, how does this work? How does this work? And you guys are like, just hold. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I don't even know how. You know what? I don't even know. I don't even know what I was doing. I never know what I'm doing. We just here. The cat is a D1 DPS. Brother, what? Has anyone played Demon though? How are you guys enjoying her? Setting her up for disaster. Dude, that stream was so fucking embarrassing. I was so lost. Oh, Goku, okay, guys. I'm about to hit Ifity up because Ifity's in Canada. The Happy Meals. So Canada gets the One Piece SpongeBob collab. Bruh. Bruh. I also like the Hello Kitty Godzilla. Don't get me wrong. But like One Piece, come on. I'm just glad you didn't fling me into a train on the map. You know, I was trying my best. Okay, I tried. Beam got us. You're right, you're right, you're right. We got the connections. Hold on. Ooh. I'm so sad. I really want the Kuromi Mecha Godzilla. Mecha Mega Godzilla, but I got what's the three-headed dragon's name again? I got that. I got that little fuck. I got two of him. I'm like, man. Man, oh man. Bum, 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 bum. Chat, my sister rejected me. My sister said that she's gonna be busy because she has plans to play Valorant with her friends. How dare she have friends and have plans to play games that don't involve me? How fucking dare she abandon me for fuck ass Valorant? I can't believe she's abandoning me for fucking Valorant. I can't believe she's choosing Valorant with Paul over me. I can't believe this is what we've come to. I say we snipe her streams and I throw her games. Thoughts? I'm just kidding. I'm not re-downloading Valorant. Fuck that. What the hell? Oh, cursed. Cursed. Valorant Purgatory is insane. I thankfully have been clean off of Valorant and League for a hot minute. But my other friends are trying to convince me to get into back into CS. So expect that. Expect some CS2 streams. Have you tried sending a robotic clone in one of your friends' plays? Ah, I wish. If I had the money for a robotic clone, I would send them to work so I can enjoy just streaming and making content. Berm got uni back on for a day. Oh, you know what? Berm don't love us. How fucking dare he put that on her? Insane. Insane. Some crazy ass behavior. What the hell? Okay, but have you heard of this little indie game called Final Fantasy? No, 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 no. Uni has been stuck on that for how long now? I'm not about to cave back in. I am not about to cave back in right now. Please get on. She got me on. No, 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 no. I have to finish Cyberpunk, guys. This is no joke. I have. Did I just chip my nail? Wow, I was so passionate about saying no. I think I chipped my nail. It's not even that bad for real. Are we lying now? My mod's just straight up lying to me. Um, no, I have to finish Cyberpunk. Elliot's so good. I haven't even finished a Realm Reborn. I haven't even finished ARR. Please, I'm literally gonna hop on Final Fantasy 14 in a bit. Oh, not you too. Who is paying? Who is paying for this propaganda? Wait, hold on. I gotta use the bathroom. You guys stress me out about Final Fantasy 14. I have to use the bathroom. Give me uno momento. Oh, wait.
Bing bang.
I fucked up my thing. Anyways, I'm currently at the start. Oh, you skipped ARR? Wait, there was an option for that? Wait, what? He's out of line, but he's right. That's crazy. Oh, there goes my dog. Bing bong. I'm currently at the start of Dawn Trail and I'm hoping to get caught up before the next expansion drops, but that seems unlikely because I'm doing the story with the group who has trouble with scheduling. Bro, I felt that. That's me, my D&D sessions. I want to tie this creature to a rocket and launch her into space. Me? You wanna throw me into space? I think I saw that actually. I think I saw a VTuber. I think it was a hollow VTuber. I think they sent her into space. I really want my own little plushie, guys. It's hold on. I'm speaking too fast. My brain's catching up. Hold on. So one of my mutuals dream, I think she got gifted a little plush and she's been taking it on adventures. Let me show you guys. Like, look at her plush. It's so cute. How do I get one? I want one so I can start taking pictures like this for you guys. Like, how the hecky do I get one? I need it. I need one. Like, how do we get one? How do I get one? How I need to put this into the universe. Okay, this is the best present I've ever received as a content creator. I never thought I'd get to see my own VTuber due to my like hello? Look at how precious. I need one. Chat. Like, look at the details. Look at the details. It's super doable. Like, I want this one specifically, like this type where it's like I think Dream has one and I think Milk has one too. I think it's from the same person. Hold on. Up, up, up. But yeah, see, they have like the same one, and this is so cute. Like, I need this, please. Look at how cute Milk's is too. The chibi eyes is adorable. What the fuck is that sword picture? What sword picture? What sword picture are we looking at? What are we talking about? Why was her Photoshop over Lightning McQueen? Where? Did I miss it? Oh. Oh. That's crazy. I didn't even see I didn't even see this. I was like, what are you talking about? That's very oh, they even got the drip. Insane. Insane. Ooh, gonna take off my Twitter because I don't think the rest is my feed's not really safe for stream. He 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 he. I don't even think my feed is safe for work. It stared right at me and I'm pissed. What did it do? It didn't do anything wrong. He was just existing. And you too could look like me. Kerchow. Ooh. I'd get an Ellie plush to take with me and throw in some mush. I thought you were gonna launch me to space. Hold on, chat. Look at this. Look at this Garuda art. What the flip? Are you kidding me? I want to do more spooky warframe paintings like this. Holy shit. This looks amazing. Immaculate. I fucking love Garuda. I really want a plush. I want to know how they got it. I want to know where they got it so I could just get my own. I want to take pictures like that. I feel like it'd be cute for like little mini vlogs or little mini posts. I like how Dream was doing it, where it's like, on little adventures with Dream. Bow, bow, bow. Need one like that auto plush? Bro, I think that is. Oh, Goku, I still have to ship you your fucking auto t-shirt. Holy shit. I have it. It's all boxed up. I just haven't fucking shipped it out. I'm gonna try to do it this weekend. I apologize for that, by the way. I literally came back from my trip and I was like, oh wait, is there fake auto plushes? Hold on. Here's a comparison on how to spot fakes of auto plush. Be careful as product listings may show image of the original, so check reviews. So this is the official one, right? And I guess these aren't. I like this type of eyes. I feel like this one's cute too though. Oh, this one's so pretty. Yo, you could tell too the material is so much cheaper. Oh my god, this could be me. You have this one? Oh wait. You have this one? Wait, where do you even buy it? Is this real? Is this the real store? Is this the real store? I didn't even have this. Okay, so when I went to Lollapalooza, they didn't even have a plush. All they had was are these real though? Is this like an official website? Also, this website is flashbanging the fuck out of me, chat. This has to be the real thing, right? No, because now the hair. Oh, damn. All auto merch is limited run. No! 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 Wait, these are really cheap. Holy shit, $300? Oof. Oof. Yeah, no, I think I'm okay. I want it, but I don't want it that bad. Oh my god. By the way, did you guys see that whole discourse on Auto and recording her during her concerts and stuff? So when I went to Lollapalooza, a lot of people were taking pictures and recording her performance, and then they were like, we don't need to respect her wishes because if she wanted to, keep it private and not have any recordings and pictures, and she shouldn't have performed at a music festival. Hello? What? What in the logic? Oh my god. Wait, but Goku, look at this one's so pretty. Yeah, and it's crazy because the pictures that they took, it literally had the not the disclaimer, the warning on the stage, like the screen where it's like no recordings, no pictures, nothing. Absolutely. Damn, I want an auto plush so bad. So bad. I need one though. I need one of just myself too. This one's really pretty. I actually really like this one. I don't think they're being ignorant. They know better. Yeah, I believe after the Lollapalooza performance, there was actually a big discourse happening on both Twitter and TikTok, and it caused like a big fight between auto fans because there were some people that were like, well, then she shouldn't have performed at a public music festival because what right does she have to tell us what to do? We pay for the tickets, blah, 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 blah. And there's other people where they're like, it's always been her thing. She's always made that a rule, even at her concerts. And people are like, then she should have just not performed and just continued doing her private concerts, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bruh, it's not that hard to just be in the moment. I want a fucking auto plush now. You guys, this is making me sad. Boundaries don't exist if you're sufficiently famous. Insane. About to take the official Ellie plush frolicking when it comes out. How do I get to this point? Where I make my own. Oh, at what point? I want my own. I want it so badly. I'm so jealous, by the way. Like, are you kidding me? You know, I'm just glad that I got all the auto merch that I could at Lollapalooza. Because holy shit. Okay, so I went to the pop-up store to buy the merch because I was trying to be smart, right? I was like, I'm gonna go because I only had tickets for Sunday because I just wanted to watch Yoasobi and Auto perform. So then Saturday, I went to the pop-up shop that they had, and thankfully I was smart enough to do that because there was no auto merch like at the actual music festival. Like I bought the bandanas, the t-shirts, the hat, and it was crazy because a bunch of people were walking up to me and they were like, "Oh, where'd you get the auto bandana?" And it was crazy because there was literally a sea of auto fans. Like you can tell what we were there to watch. But there was no merch available at the actual Oh, I also really want this one too, chat. So this is the Sanrio. I think it's like a Sanrio auto. Look at this cat. It's a Sanrio character created. And it's a collab with Auto. It's literally her as a cat. Are you kidding me? And they have a plush. I need the plush. I need the plush. Are you kidding me? And it's a cat. Oh, and they're flexing it. What does it say? Met up with my friends. Dude, that's so cute. I need this. Ah. Dude, it's so insane. I spent like 350 last time and I had to go 8 hours before concert because it was selling out. I'm I'm really glad because the pop-up store last was for a week. So they had a lot of supplies. So I'm so grateful for that. So I bought one of everything. I think the only thing I didn't buy was the blind. I think the blind bags of like the keychains was the only thing I didn't buy. But I got the t-shirts. Oh, and I also didn't get one of the t-shirts. It's the one where she was in the like where it's just showing her back and she's in the skyline. I bought the pushing cats one and the just the auto blue rose, and then I bought the hat and I bought the bandana. So I bought 4 items. I need this. This is so cute. What the hecky? There's so many. There's so much things that I want that I need, chat. What the heck? I'm losing my shit. I'm so locked in on scrolling. Sorry. We're gonna get you that plushie, bro, of myself Or of auto. I want to know how to get that. I want to know where they got it. I'm probably gonna message Dream and Milk to see if I can get in touch with that. Um, get in touch with that viewer. Be like, how you do that? How you get that? How you make that? Why not both? You know, you right. You right. Let me drop a ban just to meet minimum order so I can get one. You know, that would be a good use of your money, not instead of Gamba, right? Instead of Gamba. Always love seeing your art on my feed. Bum 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 bum. I'm so sad. Ads, no! I hope someone can gift Voshan a sub so Voshan can enjoy no ads and also enjoy the new emotes that I uploaded. Is there a kind soul out there somewhere that can give Voshan a sub? Also, there's a brand that I got one from an artist I like that partners with creators. Oh, I would love to look into it. Please send me the link. Please. Please, sir. Oh shit, Goku! Thank you for the gift of sub. W mod, W mod. Voshan, I hope you're free from ad hell. Bruh. I just saw my brothers hopped onto. Wait. I'm being a chismosa. Let me see. I just saw that my brothers hopped on Helldivers. Ooh. That's cash money, Chino. You're playing Fallout 4 on the side? Ooh. I was never much of a Fallout person. I was a really big Skyrim fan. Um but yeah, I think that's all the updates that I have. I have a new model now. I have this dino model that I'll probably be using for silly streams and stuff. I have that new alt outfit. I have more content planned. I want to finish Cyberpunk in time for Fable comes out in February. I'm getting a house. Damn. I'm excited, chat. There's so much things cooking. Oh, it's modded Fallout? Hmm. Hmm. For balancing for my personal taste. I didn't play modded Skyrim until after I finished it for the third time. And then I was like, you know what? Ooh, chat. For those of you that play Valorant, let me flex. Did you know the voice actress for Neon Follows Me? She's also a VTuber, but do you see this? You see that she follows me? Yeah, or mutuals or whatever. But yeah, she voices Ziri and Neon. Cash Money, Overwatch God, number one healer, number one artist. You guys are all amazing artists. What the fuck? I'm not three of those three of those things. What? I need to speak. Remembers when they hire you to voice the next agent? Can you guys imagine me being a VA? Because I can't. I feel like it's so hard to put my all into it. I tried voice acting with one of my friends because he does that on the side where he's like the editor and the director, and um he helps other up and coming voice actors, actresses, and it was so hard for me to put my all into it because I'm still shy. I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. Three of threes. Speaking is hard, chat. Speaking is hard. Music bumping. I'm sure you can buy Kokuchino is crazy. That's insane. I would like to see that happen live though. Oh my goodness. What do I do? I don't know why she says as a small creature that literally looks like she's gonna explode. what what did I say? What did I say? Oh. These silly eyes get to me every time. Oh. Damn, Chad, there's so much cool games coming out. Not enough time. Why can't I just be a full-time streamer so I could just be a degenerate and play games and stream all the time? And not have to worry about if I'm gonna have food. Speaking of food, guess who hasn't eaten? Moi. Ooh. Goku. I see the site you sent me. Oh, I've seen these. I've seen a lot of VTubers use them too. But I wonder if they have one that's specifically like the ones that Dream and Milk has. This is why you should hop on Final Fantasy 14 low key. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You turning to look at us and your eyes going everywhere else is killing me. Dude, it's hard. Ho, ho, ho. You're so valid and right, Goku. You guys are insane. I haven't touched Final Fantasy 14 in so long. I think I literally grinded it for that week and a half or the 2 weeks just to get my class rank, and then I stopped playing. I literally got Samurai and then I clocked out. I was like, yep, that's enough Final Fantasy 14 for me. The one I got is similar to the style they got. Please, bro, we need it. What is the what is the what is the how much do people have to spend though to get it? Makeshift. I wonder how much I need to sell or get not donations but payments before they'll even make my plush. That's the thing that's scary. But I would love to. I would love to have a Ellie plush for you guys to keep me in your pockets and take me everywhere with you guys. It'd be so cool. Imagine the possibilities. No clue, but like I said, bro, I will drop 500. Shut the fuck up. There's no way. What the hell? I'd be so honored. Mm-mm-mm. Chat, my sister could be playing games with me right now, but she chooses to not. Is she actually streaming right now? Hold on. Is my sister streaming right now? Let me see this shit. If she is, I'm about to drop you guys off. She's not streaming. She's just playing Valorant. I could drop you guys off at uni. Cause I'm getting hungry. I'm about to go eat dinner. And I feel like I've yapped enough and my throat's starting to hurt again. And I'm getting the sore throat. Is my sister streaming? Am I blind? Goodbye, creature is crazy. Oh, uni is yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, I'm trying to help my sister grow on trying to help my sister grow on Twitch. So Ellie, we miss her. Oh my god, that's insane. I think I've yapped enough for today. We will be back to normal game schedules. Oh, look at my tail, chat. Have you guys seen my tail? I'm gonna drop you guys off to my sister, and then I will be back to normal streams next week. So we'll be back for Cyberpunk and Warframe. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for entertaining me in my yaps. Hold on. How the fuck do I rate again? Oh. For Akira. Is that her? There we go. Go eat before you start resorting to cannibalism? Never. Never. But thank you guys for hanging out. I'll be back next week. I'll talk to you guys on Discord. I miss you. I love you guys. And I'll catch you next time. Behave, by the way. Behave. But bye-bye. Dinos on the menu is insane. Absolutely not. Bye-bye.